Willy's Wonderland is a 2021 film. What in the blue hell did I just get done watching? This film is directed by Kevin Lewis, and the plot. Where do I begin? All right, let's just start with Nicolas Cage plays a dude who is driving across. His tires get popped on the road. He needs to get his car fixed, but he doesn't have the cash to pay this overly charged work that this guy is going to do on his car. But in order to pay off this debt, he has to work overnight at this Willy's Wonderland, Chuck E. Cheese-like place. And he has to not only clean the area, make sure everything's okay for whenever they are able to open, but he has to not die from these demonic creatures. Well, the stuffed costumes that are possessed and want to kill him. It's basically Five Nights at Freddy's, if anybody has played that game or is aware of it. What I thought of Willy's Wonderland is... Okay, look, this movie is not good. It's not great. I can't, with a clear conscience, say that this is an amazing film. But I will say that I enjoyed the film. I had fun with it. I kind of had too much fun with it. First things first, Nicolas Cage. Nicolas Cage is the sole only reason why I am recommending anybody, if you're bored, to check this movie out. And I know what you're probably thinking. The premise sounds crazy, and yes, that's all very true. You're expecting to hear that Nicolas Cage is batshit crazy, says all of these crazy one-liners, says some of the dumbest improvised shit that he can think of. And honestly, that probably would have been an even better movie if that was the case. But no, Nicolas Cage's character is a mute. I'm not saying that he physically can't talk, because I don't know. His character just chooses never to talk throughout this movie. I'm also just now wondering, was that a Nicolas Cage thing? Was that him himself saying, I'm just not going to talk. I don't want to talk. I don't think this character should talk. There is something rather interesting. It does make his character more mysterious. This whole premise, basically Five Nights at Freddy's, like I said. I almost feel bad because Blumhouse is preparing to make a licensed, actual Five Nights at Freddy's video game adaptation, a live action movie, and clearly these people just beat them to the punch. Sure, they're not using the name, but this is the premise. The kills are bloody, the kills are gory, they are over the top. I like how when Nicolas Cage kills some of these characters, some of these clearly people in costumes, that is sort of the charm behind it. There are scenes that look super low budget and look super cheap, but then you get this group of teenagers. I didn't even really bother to write any of their names down other than the main girl, Liv, played by Emily Tosta. Look, she's very attractive. She's very pretty. And then who knows? Maybe 5 to 10 years from now, she will be a really good actress. I hope so. But right now, not so much. I at least appreciated her premise of her and her friends wanting to burn Willy's Wonderland down to the ground, because you see at the very beginning that numerous people have been killed trying to work this job, and they get killed by these things. So yeah, she wants to put an end to it. I can appreciate that, but it's not long before the friends, especially, you realize that they're just there to be killed. There's one character in particular who he's very against going in there because he doesn't want to be dumb. He doesn't want to get killed. But once they all end up in the building, him and his girlfriend just decide, oh, let's go into this room and have sex. Completely against him being pissed off about the idea of going in that building to save somebody because he was so afraid of dying. But no, once he's in there, he's going to be dumb. He's going to be your stereotypical teenage character that wants to have sex and does something dumb to get killed. And then, even in the scene when his girlfriend is trying to tell him that, like, hey, I think there's weird stuff going on in this room, he doesn't care. As yes, he wants to get laid, but still, it's like, come on. These characters are idiots. Who cares if they get killed? I sure as hell didn't. The sheriff is played by Beth Grant. I've seen her. In fact, I remember her as the teacher in Child's Play 2. Don't ask me why or how I remember that. But yeah, she was just your typical sheriff who knows what's going on, who kind of looks the other way and doesn't do her fucking job. So, of course, you don't like her either. This movie is filled with characters that you don't give a fuck about, that you don't care about. You're really just watching this, like I said, for Nicolas Cage and all the crazy, weird stuff that he does. Albeit quiet, he still steals the scenes. He still steals the shows. How he is hell-bent on drinking the same damn energy drinks every time it's his break. How even if somebody is in the middle of getting killed, if it's break time, he will take his fucking break. I had fun with those moments. I'll give it a Netflix and chill.
Oh yeah.
So guys, let me know in the comments below if you too have seen Willy's Wonderland. What do you think of it? Do you like it? Do you love it? Have you ever even heard of this movie? I don't blame you if you haven't. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Later.